Hello everybody, Georgia Burns here. Today I'd like to show you how I made this card. The stamp is a Woodware stamp. I got this at Peterborough Craft Fair, but I'm sure if you look up Woodware, they have I know they do sell them online, but if you just type in Woodware Craft Collection, you'll be able to find them, I'm sure. To make this card, we will need a card base at 8 1/4 by 8 inches, scored at 4 inches, folded in half. You'll need a piece. On this one I used Soft Sky. This time I'm going to use Gorgeous Grape, so you need that at 3 3/4 by 7 3/4. A piece of foil at 3 5/8 by 7 5/8, and a piece of white cardstock at 3 1/2 by 7 1/2. And then again for the inside. So to get started, we will, because this stamp is so big, I have had to mount it onto one of my cutting plates. So we need some basic black and just ink it up. Ink it up well. And then pop this down and then press hard. I think I used my stampin mat last time. Let's see if I can. Oh no, that's fine. So I'll clean that up afterwards. Right, and you also need a thin piece of card. This is just 1/4 inch, 3/8 of an inch. And all we're going to do is just put the Happy Christmas that came with this stamp. And I'm just going to pop it in the middle. Like that. Put the lid on my ink, and with some scissors I'm just going to cut that down. And we have that just like that. I don't have a Gorgeous Grape blend, but I do have a Highland Heather. So what I'm going to do is just go over the edge just to give it a bit of colour. I could have backed it onto a bit of Gorgeous Grape card, but that just saves you doing it. And that's that done. Put that to one side. Right, to colour this in, we are going to use the blends. But first of all, I want to make his hat. really black because it is very splodgy. So all I'm doing is colouring in the black bits of his hat. Just to make it stand out that bit more. I tried putting this on my positioner, stamp positioner, but it was too big. So I'm just colouring in the eye bit. I don't know if you can see that all the way up there. Let's bring you in a bit. Right, and now then, Stampin' Up! Don't have a pale blue, but I do have a pale blue Pro marker. And all I do with this is just go around the inside of the faces, just to give the illusion that it's cold. Because we all know snow's cold. And I think we're going to get lots of it this year. Only because we had such a hot summer. I think we're going to have a really cold, long winter. I know this is boring for you, I'm sorry. But I thought it was such a cute stamp. I had to share it with you. What I also did was just very thin line over the stars that are on the stamp, just to highlight them a bit. Move that out of the way a minute. Right, and that's that finish. Now with my light smoky slate, I went round the whole outside of it to help the image pop off the page. Also doing this, if you're not very good at colouring in the lines, you know, if you come out the lines, you won't see it. Had a great time at Peterborough. There wasn't as many stalls there as there was in previous years. Don't know why. But we picked up a few tips. We also went to the ribbon room on our way there. There was 4 of us who went. My sister drove, as she likes to drive, and she's got the bigger car. So I got some more ribbon. Right, now we shall start colouring. We're going to work our way down. So for this hat, I did it like a patchwork hat. So I did this patch yellow, or daffodil delight. I used the dark, I think it is. No, the light. And then I used cherry cobbler, dark, that's really red, cherry cobbler dark on this big bit. And I did, I can't see that, black, here it is. And I did his room, black. Right, his, oh, I never got it out. His pipe I did in smoky slate. Ooh. Lid off my box. This is dark smoky slate. I'm sure I did it in light smoky slate, but it won't matter. Right, this hat I did in real red, dark. Just went round all the black spots. Right, now this one here I did in blue and white, but because I'm changing my colour I am going to do it in Highland Heather dark. So what I did every other square in colour. his scarf. I bet you half of you have already fast forwarded, which is fine. I totally understand. Right, this one, I did him in real red. So like the purple one, I did every other. And I also coloured in his bauble. Or bobble. Pom-pom. Whatever you like to call it. And then his scarf. I know you're all saying, why do I always match in what? In my house you match up. Your hat and your scarf must match. Right, with the black, I'm just going to go over these black dots. And the hat. Right, for the carrots, I use Crayon Craze Light. And I just coloured their noses in, or their carrots. Alright, and what I have forgotten to do with the blue pen, and where the carrot goes into the face, I just went round that. And then I went round the rest of the carrot with the grey pen. And there we have it. No, we don't. I've forgotten something. With the Wink of Stella, give it a shake. We coloured in these baubles, pom-poms. I don't know what you want to call them. And the rim of their hat, or this hat. And we'll do the same on this one. Just give it a bit of sparkle. When it's dry, I don't know if you can see it yet. No, I don't think you can. So that is that one done. Right, let's just throw these back in the box. I had to get myself a bigger box to fit all the pens in. I still haven't got more. I think I'm 3 colours short. Right, let's put this card together. Get my glue. And we'll pop this on the foil. That'll squirt out because it was a blob. Right, let's stick this on the Gorgeous Grape. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sure it's Gorgeous Grape. No, me, I'm getting it wrong. I do know it's not Highland Heather, so it must be Gorgeous Grape. And then we'll pop this on the card base. Oh, I do like that in the darker colour. Right, our sentiment will go across this hat. So we need some dimensionals for that. And I need some mini dimensionals. Here we are. Put 4 on. Take backends off. And we're going to put that across his hat like that. And I never did it on this one, but I'm going to on this one. I'm going to put gems. I'll find my favourite gems. What I'm going to do is put a little gem in the middle of each of these snowflakes, I think they are. I should do it on this one as well. the inside, I'm going to put my inside stamp on it. Someone did ask where I got this from. This was not my stamp. It was my friend Brenda's stamp, so I inherited it from her craft room. I'll put it on that one. I don't know if they're still made because I don't know how Brenda's had it, but it's a Circa stamps, it's C-I-R-C-A stamps. Photopolymer stamp die. They are made here in England. Doesn't say where, and there's no website address. There's a telephone number and that's it. So should pop this right in the middle. Lid on my ink. Lovely. Right, what I'm going to do, let me go and get my ink. Gorgeous grape. What we're going to do is just run the ink over the edge of the card, or the card over the ink. There you are. It just gives us a little border without putting in the, using any more card up. I used to do that all the time and I stopped doing it for some unknown reason. So there we have it. One, I think, rather cute card, or two should I say. There's that one with soft sky, and this one with gorgeous grape. I have got the right name for it. I hope you like it. If you do, give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my cards, please subscribe. And if you press the notification button at the side of it, you'll be notified whenever I upload any more videos, which usually is a Monday, Wednesday and Friday. All I can say is thank you for visiting and hope to see you again soon.